Is your teen like super stressed out from school? My name is Dr. Amy Stewart, and I was a high school teacher for about 14 years. And I also was a high school student at some point. And in this video, we're going to be talking about ways you can help de-stress your teen when it comes to school. First of all, is finding pockets of joy for them. So towards the end of my teaching career, like I was really miserable and like I hated it and it was stressing me out every day. Just the thought of getting up in the morning, like, oh, I was calling out all the time. I was miserable. And what I started doing that kind of helped me get through the end because I knew there was an end in sight. And the same thing with high school students, like there's an end in sight. You're only there for like 4 years, maybe five, six, if you're lucky. So what I started doing was purposely finding pockets of joy in my life. So on the way to work was about 35, 40-minute drive. I would listen to podcasts of interest, which for me ended up being like scary stuff and like true crime. Also like folklore. So it brought me joy because it was an escape. I wasn't thinking about work. I wasn't thinking about how I didn't want to be there. I was thinking about something that I very much enjoyed. And I started to enjoy the ride to work. Right. That was first thing. The second thing is on my ride home, I would take maybe the long ride home and go and get maybe like a soda or a coffee or something. And I'd go sit by some water. I live right between the Chesapeake Bay and the Atlantic Ocean. So I can find rivers, oceans, bay, lakes, whatever, and just kind of enjoy myself and listen to birds and so what can you do for your team to help them find pockets of the day? One is prioritizing it and planning it and making it like that's a significant choice that you need to make every day, giving them options, helping them create a menu of joy that every day, well, what are you going to do today that's going to bring you joy? And it might be going for a run. It might be walking around the mall. It might be making TikTok videos with friends. It might be, planning a little like friends, like a dinner with friends, like having their little friends over and you making them something. I know slumber parties are kind of out, but having something where the girls can get together, having a movie night. Like I sometimes on TikTok I get on like extra mom TikTok where she's like creating this whole like movie experience with the little popcorn boxes and the or the fine dining experience. Like that just doesn't have to be for little kids. Like your teen definitely can do that. Taking a hot bath and like self-care and stuff is not just for the girls. All right, so your stressed out sons are more than welcome to take nice hot bath or soak their feet in some Epsom salts. Like these are things you can get at the dollar store. Spend $5 or $10 at the dollar store and get the Epsom salts, get a tub that they can soak their feet in, a couple of little bath bombs, maybe a cup of tea, like giving them options. And when you prioritize it, right? If you think about how many times you're asking about their grades or clean your room or, go to bed or get up early or, do your chores, blah, blah, blah. And I understand why we do that because we need to teach the kids responsibility, but also did you journal today? Did you, call that friend of yours? Did you call grandma? Like whatever it is that is going to bring them joy. Set that as a priority.